What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Black African American woman talks about FBA and the psychology behind them. And I think it's important discussion because the thing is, we've all recognized that FBA are a xenophobic hate group cult, right? We all recognize as proud African Americans who are proud of their African culture. We all recognize that FBA are the weakest link of the African American community. We recognize they are African Americans who are most likely incels, who are the rejects of the community, right? And they're lashing out. It's like the revenge of the nerds, and with all this, combativeness that we have towards them, sometimes I think it's important that we sit back and understand why it is that they are the way that they are. What makes a loser? What makes a weak link? What goes into creating these xenophobic, hateful African Americans that hate themselves in the age of information? When there should be, with all being said, there should be no reason for any African American to fall between so many cracks they end up like FBA. They end up as xenophobic, hateful traitors to their community, right? But the thing is, it's a real thing. Just like you can get Islamic individuals to blow themselves up via their religion, right? You have many different cults that can get, seemingly rational people to do irrational things. Even religion itself. Religion itself, in a broad spectrum, is a large cult, like Christianity, Islam. It's a very large cult. Like, how many Christians are really Christian who say they believe Jesus Christ? Because if that's the case, all of them should have no problem walking on a body of water to prove that they actually believe. But 10 times out of 10, you ask these true believers to walk on water to prove that they believe in the religion that they believe in Jesus Christ and Lord and Savior. They wouldn't be able to do it. They wouldn't even step on the water and attempt it because they know that it's all bullshit, even though their subconscious says that they need to believe in this religion, for insurance purposes or whatnot, right? But to be truthful, most people don't really believe in their religion, except for the ones who we deem extreme because they do believe in it. If you believe in a religion, you're very, very extreme, like all the way, right? Whether it be Christianity or Islam, because most people, they don't really believe in it. They just want to believe in it for, like I said, insurance purposes. But we're gonna sit back and we're gonna examine this thing because we should. We should examine why the weakest links of the African American community are the way that they are. Why do they capitulate to white supremacy? Why do they fall for it? Why is it that they don't have enough African juice, black juice? They don't have enough black power to fight against the pressure of white supremacy? Because, to be honest, some black folks are just tired of it. They rather capitulate to white supremacy and white superiority in order to live an easier life. Right? And that usually falls into the realm of Coonerianism, red pillism, manospherism, capitalism, anything that says, I'm a black person, I live within this institution. As long as you don't rock the boat, I can continue to survive within this institution that was given to me. And a lot of black people, they're just coping because we do have the ability to cope. That's the one thing about black people. We can cope with anything. And because of that, which is a superpower, we tend to let things happen that don't need to happen if we decide not to cope but to fight back. Right? So we got to kind of like the talent of coping versus the talent of making change. We have to kind of like fight that. Right? But in this video, we are going to examine this FBA because they're clearly mentally ill, right? They're clearly suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic slave syndrome. They're clearly a result of slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, segregation, the war on drugs. They are clearly the results of the effects that was intended by the dominant society. And they're currently reacting now. Even though the dominant society was not able to completely take over the black community with that ideology, or that way of thinking. There are still some that were affected by the purposeful what do you call it? Uneducate. I don't know what word to say, but how you uneducate someone, how you program someone, how you condition someone to be the certain way in order for them to react a certain way that benefits you, right? Europeans have broken this thing down to a science, right? And we have been, as a group, have been joking around, pretending like these people are playing with us when they're not. They're dead serious. We are the ones who need to get serious in order to understand that they are serious about the things that they do. You know, as far as how they do things on the side to segregate us, to disenfranchise us, to make our power lesser, to stop us from growing where we are inevitably going to grow. You know, so anyway, we'd like some crowd participation in this one. So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but I really feel like this FBA delineation is more spiritual than we think it is. And it's not just, it's the awakening of the dry bones. It really is. It's not just trying to be separate and whatever people think it is on the surface. I really think it's a proof, it's a showing, it's an outer expression of an inward recognition of being different. Of like, wait a minute, wait. Like, I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not that. Like, I am something different. And this whole, like, us, we're not African. It's not a rebellion against having any African ancestry. It's like, no, I'm different. I'm different. Like, I'm waking up to my true identity, which I don't even know what it is yet, but there's something in me that is telling me that I'm set apart. Like, there's something in me that's communicating to me who I am, and I haven't necessarily fully deciphered the message yet, but it's something is coming through and communicating to me that I'm different. And it sounds crazy, right? Because how are you gonna say you're African American for decades or whatever, however long that was, and then all of a sudden you're not African and you standing on it, right? It sounds crazy. It looks crazy, but okay, we like, and like, well, like, it is what it is now. Like, and everybody's standing on that we not African. Everybody's not even done the research or whatever to be like, no, we Afro-Indigenous. Like, some people are not even coming at it from that angle. They just feel like we just feel different. I don't feel African. I don't relate. Like, it's just, I feel like we're of a different people. And so when they standing on this lineage, it's deeper than just, I'm American. Like, they don't even realize, I'm saying they because I'm talking about the ones who are doing it unconsciously, that haven't come to the knowledge of us being Judah. They don't even realize that they standing on lineage that's way deeper than they think it is. Like, this standing on lineage business, like, you standing on King David, the first righteous king of Israel, after God's own heart. Like, you standing on that business. You standing on King Solomon, the richest, wisest man that ever lived. You standing on that business of the Messiah, right? And everybody else that it came out of Judah, fam. Till present day, all the inventions, all the entertainers, the orators, philosophers, athletes, everything that we done gave the world, like, is deeper than that. It goes from the beginning of time till now, or from Judah till now. Yeah, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. Like, you standing on that lineage, whether you know it or not. Like, this is deeper than just some reactive, well, we not African, we American, like, leave us alone. It's like, God is in the details of everything happening right now. I'm gonna do a deeper video on this, but it's so much deeper than just some surface level delineation. And then you have Tucker Carlson arguing or challenging the guy about the DNA test for the Rep3s. Yo, like, it's happening. It's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy. So much is happening. But y'all have a blessed one. I'm going to do a video on this for sure. All right, y'all. Peace.